du I, ja, oder?
Na, erst ich, dann er. Dann nochmal ich, dann du.
Das war erst er, dann kommt er, dann er, dann du.
Ja, ja, ich weiß schon.
Dann wissen Sie schon wieder.
Okay, so the contest and the buffet are over now. And I won't talk much. Now I will give the microphone to Professor Eckert, the Vice Director of the Johannes Kepler University.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's nice to be here. Thanks for inviting me. As a representative of the Johannes Kepler University, it is a really fantastic thing that we are hosting such a wonderful event as this coding contest. Nearly 2,000 people, actually more than 2,000 people, competed in this event. And they really took the chance in showing how good their programming skills are. And this worldwide. And this is a really fantastic thing for us. It's a really fantastic thing for this community, for computer science altogether. Now, you guys are done. You guys can relax. You guys can sit back, lean back, and in a few minutes, I suppose, there will be the award ceremony. And I wish you the best of luck for that, of course. What I'd like to say is that I'm really amazed on how successful an event like this one has become. It started 27 years ago, and it started with relatively few people, and at this point, we are really in the thousands. And it demonstrates one thing. Programming is important. Computer science is important. And it is my belief, I'm not just a vice rector of the university, I'm also a computer scientist myself. It is my belief that in just a few years, programming will be a skill like reading, writing, and basic math. We are almost there already, I think. Give it another 10 years, and I think we can almost call this a success. I congratulate everybody who dared to compete. I heard the tasks were tough. I understood you were not necessarily able to complete all of them, but the important thing is that you tried, and that's the only thing that counts. Now, there may be some of you who haven't studied computer science, or are not yet studying computer science, and for those I'd like to say, please do it. These are exciting topics, from autonomous driving to intelligent production, from computer graphics to bioinformatics. There are so many topics, it's just exciting what's going on. Computer science is everywhere. The job opportunities are amazing. Every computer scientist has 3 jobs maybe at the least without looking. These jobs are not going away, not in our lifetimes. And you may have noticed the salaries are pretty nice in computer science, and that isn't all that important either. But the most important thing about computer science, in my opinion, is one, and all of you have lived through it. In the last 20 years, we revolutionized the world. We changed the world. And there's Moore's law. Moore's law is that everything increases in an increasing speed. And in that context, we will further change this world at an amazing pace. And this pace will not slow down, it will just speed up even more. And this is the blessing of computer science. And this is our opportunity. This is your opportunity as future computer scientists. On behalf of this university, the Johannes Kepler University, I'd like to thank the organizers, in particular Catalysts for organizing it, but also Runtastic for helping out with the challenge problems. But I also thank all of you sitting here in Linz and wherever you are in the world, for your interest, for your participation, for your excitement. Thank you.
We as Catalysts and Runtastic organized this contest. And Catalyst. We were founded in 2005 by Christian Federspiel and Christoph Steindl. And now we already have over 200 employees, and we are seeking for even more. For the great minds, we are looking for you. We are the most popular employer on Kununu in 2012, 14, 15, and 16. We have 5 managing directors in 5 offices across Europe, and we are the creators of the digital future. Our main business is development of custom software solutions for small startups up to big corporations. We are looking for software architects, usability experts, DevOps engineers, and every other job in this field. We work with great technologies and have great challenges. And here you can see a few of the great projects we have had, like a web catalog for Schachermeier, a project for the University of Vienna, for the University of Linz, and for example the Hyperloop, if some of you know it, or many other big customers. You can follow us on. You can follow our blog. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Xing, Google+, and really check it out. Apply for a job. We are looking for you. Now I'll give the word to Stefan von Runtastic.
Thank you, Mario. So on behalf of Runtastic, I want to say 2 things at the beginning. So first of all, I want to thank our helpers at Catalysts in order to allow us to participate in this great challenge. But even more important is I want to thank you all guys all over the world that you did the challenge and you tried to manage it, and some of you really did it. So congrats to all of you. So thank you for that. So first, who we are. So 1.5 of a week ago, we turned 8 as a company. So we are pretty young, but we were able to scale up to 235 people. But especially interesting for you guys, yeah, we are more than 100 engineers, which makes me very proud, because when I go to the office, I really see 100 people, which are so it makes me a real pleasure to work with them, and we have a lot of fun. These people are not coming just from Austria or Upper Austria in general, so we're having people from already 38 countries all over the world, which makes working very funny, because yeah, you can have a lot of discussions regarding local customs, and it's very funny. So coming to our facts. So we are having 15 million registered users, which is a big number. I joined the company when there were 100,000 registered users, which makes me also very proud. We are having 150,000 downloads a day, which is a very cool number because it's almost 2 downloads every second all over the world. Especially interesting for us. In Austria, we're having 3 offices. One is in Linz. This is our headquarters in the Plus City. We have a big one in Vienna, and of course, an engineering office in Salzburg. But the most important thing is we share one vision as one team. So coming up to my next slide. So what are actually we doing? So we are mainly popular for our running app, which is, I think, in this area quite famous. But we are acting on 4 different strategic fields. The first one is cardio, which is kind of where our running app is in. But we also have body weight training, which is presenting our strength strategic field. And we have 2 other fields which are getting to life in the future. The first one is nutrition, where we recently launched a food tracking app. And last but not least is daily habits, where we are getting active by the end of this year. But this is kind of a spoiler for the future. So how do we developing our product? So we don't have a specific Android or iOS department anymore. We're having cross-functional teams which are capable of developing the feature on their own. And specialists which are in there are, especially from the engineering part, we're having Android engineers, we're having iOS engineers. They are working on Java and Kotlin, as well as on Swift on Objective-C. We are also kind of using React Native as a core technology for our content delivery. Yeah, we have a big backend in Ruby. And on our website, we're using Ember.js, so we are also looking for JavaScript developers. So in order to follow us, as Marian already said, we are also on social media. We have a career page, which is runtastic.com/career. But one thing I particularly want to mention, we have a tech blog. So every 2 weeks, we are publishing articles about challenges we had. in our engineering life. So, and we are trying to give you with proper possible solutions for problems like this. So it would be cool if you check it out. It's techblog.runtastic.com, where we publish on a bi-weekly basis. And of course, we're on Facebook and on Twitter. So, and in 2016, we have been awarded as a great place to work, which is also pretty nice. Thank you.
The slogan of Connex is World of Motivation. I'm really glad to see so many people and so many young people, especially here, which are really motivated to solve challenges. Let me start off with a few facts regarding Connex. And sorry for the German, of course. I'll translate them next time. Yeah, who is Connex? Connex is basically a company founded 30 years ago. So we have a lot of experience in creating really innovative products for our customers. We are 150 people located all over Europe. Our headquarters in Linz, Austria. But we also have some people in the UK, Germany, Switzerland, CE countries as well. So what products do we make? Basically, we are creating travel products and voucher solutions for our customers. And what really made the difference for me when joining Connex 1 year ago was the kind of projects we are involved in the IT department at Connex. So, for example, I was involved in creating an exceptional booking process for our customer, the Deutsche Telekom. So we sold them 1.2 million travel vouchers, which is really a lot. And we have the backend who is responsible for the booking process, which the people who received the voucher were going through. So we basically have all the IT systems. If you know booking.com or hrs.de, we're doing the same, but for companies like Deutsche Telekom. So we're looking for you, for people that like to create awesome projects for really standout companies. And as you can see, our tech stack is basically in the backend revolving around PHP, but depending on the project, we like to use different technologies depending on how it fits in the overall picture. We also try to use some kind of new tools and technologies all the time. For example, we recently introduced Slack because we really felt that it made a huge impact on the communication environment. And maybe the most important, it's really nice to work at Connex, at least for me. It's really, you can ask anyone about everything. It's really an open communication culture. We have a really nice work-life balance, so nobody's required to stay overtime hours. We like to go on some beers in the evening, so that's also something I really like and enjoy. And as I said, our headquarters are located in Wels, but that is not that tragic because it's right next to the main station in Wels, so it's not really far and hard to go there from Linz, for example. That's was it from my side. I hope you all did this cube. We distributed it a while ago because if you send us a picture of it via WhatsApp or mail, you receive a travel voucher, our product, so you can test our products as well. Every one of you, if you like. Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Marcus. First of all, thanks for the great contest. It was really fun to work on it. And I am here in the name of the Students' Union of the Computer Department, Computer Science Department here at the JPU. And we do a lot for our students. We are here so that you can enjoy studying here. We have events like workshop days for newcomers to the computer science field. we have some parties, and one of the biggest events that we have is the JKU LAN party. We are the biggest LAN party in for Austria. We have over 500 seats. It takes 15 hours, and we are still looking for some players. So if you're interested in computer gaming, please visit our LAN party. It's on the 10th to 12th November. And this year, the first time, we also have the JKU Nice. It's a board gaming and card gaming event where we have over, I think, 200 to 300 different games. So if you enjoy offline gaming, you're also invited to come. We will also have a 40,000 pieces puzzle. So we will try to solve this puzzle all together. It will be about 10 square meters. So we need all the hands and all the help that we can get. So yeah, I hope you will visit us, and thanks for listening.
Okay, thank you for participating. Also, a big thank you to our international participators, and thank you for listening to me.
Okay, now we'll have a look at the international scoreboard at the Hall of Fame. Great technology. Patrick, was soll ich sagen? Jetzt gehen wir dann. Einfach vorne ist oder? Okay.
Okay, we have to improvise a little bit now. And I'll tell you the reason. We're simply waiting for a special guest that we still need to attend and wait for tonight. So we're going to just start off by scrolling down and having a look. If I manage to scroll down, on the list. Do you guys actually see the Global Hall of Fame, or you don't? So it must be something new for you. Now you see. Oh, you saw it. So, it's over. Okay, maybe the camera is too low to switch. How many people do we have here? 1, 2, 3. Now we're staying. So, do you know how many people competed today? I have to do a little quiz now. It was effective, was 2,413 people, correct? Usually, correct if I'm wrong. If we go on, you see the left, always the location where people were at, then you have the rank, then you have the coder's name, and now I have to leave Mario with the list once more because I have to answer the phone call.
Okay, I think it's unnecessary to read all the names. I will just scroll through it, but I'll use the mouse. So take a good look and remember all the names. CC cancer, that's funny. Und da bist du was? Ja, und das nix. Well, I just got the Anweisung to just read out the top 10, so it's going to take a while to scroll up there. I think I'll just do it with the mouse. On that horrible slow computer. Kommt er nicht mehr. Okay. Okay, so we can start with the Siegerehrung. With what? With the prize ceremony. Hab ich schon, oder? Okay, I just got said that we are still online on the stream, so again, thank you for listening and goodbye.